Hey guys, welcome back to Billy and the Bear, the all music vodcast.
Halala.
And we are back. It's been a little while here. It's about a month and a half. We didn't mean to take so long, but our friend the Bear here was a little sick. But he's
Right,
better
it's
now.
been a lot going on.
Little pneumonia, but he still went to concerts.
Right,
on
I didn't let it
pneumonia.
stop me, really.
That's pretty amazing. All these
Yeah, so-
Corona people could really take a page out of your book.
Right, it's like they've got a lot to learn, for sure.
Yeah.
So where did we leave off last time? We were at the end of January.
We're at the end of January, and you were on your way at the very end of January to go see a couple shows.
Right.
First of all, we're broadcasting from beautiful Cleveland, Ohio, the rock and roll capital of the world, and it is beautiful today. It's sunny, and we're out of toilet paper, but other than that, our city's great, and they're rioting at the Walmart.
We're also out of ramen noodles.
And ramen
apparently.
noodles and toilet paper, because in case everybody dies of this virus, we got lots of noodles and lots of toilet paper to wipe up all the people that explode. Because obviously, when you get corona, you explode. That's what they said. You
Right.
need lots of toilet paper.
I'm just thankful we have a hospital right next door.
I literally have one right across the street, right here. We are in the pit right now. We'll talk about this in a minute, but yeah, we had the hospital's directly across the street, so I could just kind of crawl across the street if I get the virus and tell them, "Hey, fix me."
So we're safe, if you were curious.
Yeah.
We're probably in the best situation.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus, we got Whitney on our side.
And we got Whitney
here.
back here. This is our wall. Anyway, you are in the rock band room of the pit. Last time we filmed from the bar. That's over there. But now you are in the rock band room, and this is where we have pictures of all our dead rock stars, all our fallen heroes who have died. There's Whitney and Bobby,
Just looking
Bob
over
Marley,
everybody.
and Donna Summers. Aretha. That was Eddie Money. That's always a tough one.
Good
He's
old
up there
George.
that you can't see. And George. I love George. George is really tough. He died on Christmas, man. The guy loved Christmas.
He did?
Yeah, he did the stupid Christmas song.
Oh,
Last
yeah, yeah.
Christmas from Wham. I mean,
Oh,
you've
yeah.
heard that in every
Wham
elevator.
again. That's what it.
I love that song because it's so cheesy and it's just weird. And I don't know. But yeah, he died on Christmas. It's just weird. It's just bad.
Poor George.
Poor George. He loved Christmas. Died Christmas. But anyway. Yeah. So what you're looking at now, your picture is, I took a picture. This is where the magic happens with, the rock band. And there's a real drum set, actually. And keyboards. And we just, got a stage. And it's fun. And, that's all the pictures we got. That's one of the corners. That's the
Whitney.
couch we're sitting on with Whitney. And, that's a little bit more of it, And I love this couch. We're just talking about it. My handyman just gave it to me. And, that's the whole room we're in. So that's the little tour of where we are. This is our other. We're going to keep changing it up.
Right.
It's
always going to be a
We'll do it in new
surprise.
spots. Surprise. We'll surprise you from wherever the heck we are. But, we figured I like this because it's very comfy.
Oh, it is.
It's way more comfy than our last one.
I feel great.
Behind the bar, yeah, that was a little tight squeeze. We like the bar, but it's it's not a place to sit too long, unless you're drinking,
Right.
doing shots.
Where should we do it next time?
I don't know.
I think we should do the hot tub.
The jacuzzi. We got a jacuzzi back there too in the backyard, so maybe we'll do a jacuzzi
With the TV hanging into the jacuzzi.
Yeah, because by then it'll be or maybe
Well,
by May when it gets a little warmer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
That
I like
sounds great.
it. All right, we're gonna get into the cast, get into what's been going on, and also this show's not gonna be as long as our first one. Our first one was way too long, just because we wanted to get into all the stuff, the whole year and everything we missed to get to you.
It didn't feel long though. I didn't feel like we were talking for an hour. Did
Yeah,
you?
I edited it down, and we were doing it for an hour and a half.
pretty
I
cool.
edited stuff out. We don't know when to stop talking. Sorry. But anyway, and I'm Billy, and this is Andy Folds the Bear.
Right.
So just in case you didn't know, this is why it's Billy and the Bear. And you could look, at the thing next to us, and
It's like over. No, it's over there.
it's over there. It's right there. And, you have all the information, our Facebook, and definitely on our YouTube where you're watching this. Any videos we're talking about, any of the shows we went and saw, just look to your right and click on any, because I film a lot of it. You could click on it and check it out. I'll let you know. And do that. And definitely subscribe to my page because then it helps us get over 1,000. And once we get over 1,000, we can start making a little money off of this.
Right, Neutrogena will start asking to be our advertiser.
Absolutely. I really am hoping for that.
And then we get like free Neutrogena for life.
That'd be so cool. And I'm really hoping for that. And we have a lot. We have 500. I have 588 people right now. So we're only almost 400 away, a little over 400 people away. And this way we can start sending out, because until you get 1,000, you really can't do anything on YouTube. It's so stupid.
Right, so you should create like 2 YouTube accounts.
And then you hit subscribe on both of them, and then we can get there really fast because,
Create one for your mom.
Yeah, absolutely. I got to start doing that. I gotta start cheating this out. It took me like 3 years to get to 588. It took a while, but I did it pretty good. Anyway.
It's good times.
All right, let's go into the first show, man.
Well, so yeah, Courtney Barnett. That was
This is another bathtub shot we got of Courtney. Oops, sorry.
She's just as good looking in person too, with her guitar attached to her body. It's pretty delightful.
Okay.
No, that was a really good show. Like it was at museum or the art museum, and like a little theater in the art museum that I've never been to before, but it was probably held like 500 people tops.
Okay.
So it's just kind of like
That's
cute,
a good
ornate. Yeah. I wish I remember who the opener was because she was this like cute little German girl who's couldn't be more than like 22 years old. That just had her whole rig, her little
cool
reverb situation going on her little keyboard, and she just played the guitar all through the reverb by herself with a bunch of loops.
And Courtney just did acoustic guitar?
Yeah, well, no, she did electric guitar just for like an hour.
Just by herself. Just
yeah.
her. That's cool.
She rocked it out for sure. And she's a lesbian too, so it was very cool that she had all the signs saying this is a safe space and lots of lesbian art available for purchase and stuff.
Not like a Thelma and the Sleeve show where she got naked chicks on.
No, it's a little bit more classy. I like the classless aspect of Thelma and the Sleeves.
That's the best. Well, there's so many good parts of it.
Right. Yeah. Like their Christmas picture was the best. But I think they could definitely hang out. Courtney would definitely hang out with Thelma. And
they're probably friends already.
Well, right. I would hope so. I hope she brings her along on an Australian tour or something like that.
That'd be so great.
I'm not hugely familiar with her catalog, but everything that everything that she played, it's all very, she's just a freaking guitar genius. And she's only, I think she's only in her late 20s, so it's pretty impressive to see what she's gonna come up with further along.
Cool. I'm gonna definitely check her out. I was gonna check her out, but then I got all tied up with all this.
Right. Well, that was like a Tuesday night or something. Yeah. Which.
No, I want to check out her stuff though.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure she'll come back.
Well, it's all like kooky stuff too. Like
I like kooky.
It's really well done.
You like kooky? He's telling you, Courtney Barnett.
Where even is she in that picture?
She's in a heart-shaped bathtub in a weird. Maybe it's like a Turkish.
Turkish bathhouse. Are they even that awkward? Is that what Turkish bathhouses are like?
No,
have you been
I've never
to one?
been to one, but I would imagine that's what it would look like.
Right.
Just because I don't know, because I just made that up in my own brain. I have no idea.
I'm gonna have to go and report back.
I know.
Maybe we should film at a Turkish bathhouse.
Oh, it'd be great.
Or we could just go to Flex and film there.
That's probably what it really looks like. I don't know. Okay, so that was your.
It was Enna Jr. And then me and a couple friends went and saw Korn with Breaking Benjamin, and I guess they're considered like new metal, which I don't know a whole lot of new metal bands. Like I don't sit around and listen to them, but they definitely put on a show for what it's worth.
How's Breaking Benjamin too?
They were really good. I don't know any of their stuff, but I was thoroughly entertained.
I saw them 2 years ago at Blossom with Five Finger Death Punch, and they weren't that good.
Really?
I don't know.
It's full on like rock and roll. You know what I mean? Like
they did a Nirvana cover, which is really good. I think they did Teen Spirit, and it was good. It was fun. But then their other stuff was just kind of samey to me. I don't know. Maybe it was just a bad night. It was raining the whole night. We were under the pavilion.
Plus, you hate Blossom.
And it was at Blossom. We were in VIP Budweiser VIP seats, so it was awesome. We were living large, but it was raining. It was a rainy show. It was getting late.
Right. Well, no, man, Korn was. I mean, the thing about it is too, that everybody gets into it. And they've been around for so long that their songs kind of
Oh, yeah.
hold up for hold the test of time. And you know all the songs. You know what I mean? Like at
Yeah.
least
I've seen them a bunch
90%.
of times, but like I said, I've never been there to actually see them. They're just part of the
Just
show.
part of it.
Yeah, and
Just
they're
the
always
back-
great. They're
the
always fun.
background.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
always getting a beer, running around, just talking to people. But I'm always like, man, these guys are great. But I'm not really paying attention.
Well,
to
you
the
should come
stage.
with us to the show at Blossom. Jennifer and I are going to the pit. We're gonna be those old people in the corner, like 5 more minutes, and then we'll get it back up.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, yeah, I mean, we're
Is
gonna
it a
be the old.
weekday or a weekend?
It's a Sunday night.
I might be able to do it.
You probably should. Like, it's a really good time,
Okay.
and especially if we go in the pit. I mean, that's gonna be a good experience for sure, because then you're really in it. You know what I mean?
Okay. I
It's
might. I might. We'll talk about it. Cause so many shows this summer. That one's at Blossom too.
It is.
Everything's at Blossom. I'm so
Yeah.
sad.
Well, I mean, what's
Hopefully
the
the
option?
traffic gets better, and then because last year the traffic was because there was fixing all the roads were all,
Getting in.
getting in, getting out was one time getting in was horrible, and then we got out easy, and then the last time we got in real easy, and then we couldn't get out. They just completely stuck us in there for 2 hours.
It took me like 4 hours to get out of a Radiohead show in 2008. And then I was like, screw Radiohead.
I know
That's
it's
what
not
I
even
was-
that you hate the band for it. Like
Right,
I hated
it's
I
like-
said I didn't like Breaking Benjamin. It's probably just
Right. I'm like,
because I'm at
there were no
Blossom.
valid
I'm just
reasons
kidding.
for you to dislike them.
Exactly.
Except for the venue
I
sucks.
I'm like, just the whole time I'm thinking, let's get out of here. They're probably great, but I was just like, let's get out of here because I want to beat the traffic because I want to get out of here before people, I get stuck.
Right.
in here.
That's a
probably
valid
what
concern.
happened. Right. Sorry, Breaking Benjamin. You guys are probably great.
But you were here when the Palace on the Prairie was here, right? The Richfield Coliseum? Because I never got to see a show there. I wish I...
Oh yeah, I went
there-
to a lot of shows there. a lot of Rat shows, Bon Jovi, Ozzy Osbourne, all the the old '80s metal stuff. I saw a ton of shows there. The sound always really sucked because I would leave and it would just be all high end, so I couldn't hear for a month, like after the shows. And getting in and getting out was terrible. But I was young, so I didn't
live
care.
your life.
I was
Right.
in a car like drinking beer. I was like in my teens. I was in high school, so I was all happy just to be drinking beer in a car with the radio all the way up.
Right.
So
it looked like a really cool place.
That's fun when you're a kid, but when you get old, you
Right.
hate it. So when I'm a kid, I would have loved Blossom and sitting in the traffic and being stuck there, but not anymore. Now I'm
Man, it's so
old.
fun.
Now I'm old, cranky.
We're just aging hipsters.
Get off my lawn. All right, we're gonna go into our next show. We got to move along here. Our next show, there's.
I was not advised of this
You
picture.
weren't even drinking. You didn't drink this whole night. You were on your medications. You were like, I'm not drinking. That's you and Mary. We are at.
Mary looks like she's in love with me.
We went to the Happy
There we go.
Dog, which is a great place to see a show. We saw the Boom Shakalakas and Life Magnetic. Also Tomo Alone, but we didn't stay for them because we were, again, old and we wanted to go to bed. It was past our bedtime or
Right.
something.
Plus, we ate all those hot dogs. Did you have a hot dog?
I didn't have any hot dogs. I just drank alcohol. And then I got tired. These are the Boom Shakalakas. They were the opening band. And I love going to see, because we went to see Life Magnetic, who is my cousin's band. And they are just a good, like, I don't know. What would you say? Like a 90s alternative
It's
rock?
almost like Riot Girl rock.
Yeah, very. Whenever I tell my cousin that, she's like, "Thank you. That's what we're going for." So I'm like,
Okay.
"All right,
Well,
good.
that-
Well, I'm
well,
very
that's-
glad because
they've hit that aesthetic for sure.
You're nailing it." And they even did songs from they do covers sometimes. It's like
What was the cover that they did last time? They did something delightful. I forget what it was.
it's on my page. So look to your right, click on it, and it'll say
What is
exactly. I forgot who it was. I really like the girl band too. I forgot. But look, you look to the right, click on it, and give them a check out. There's 2 videos, and it says underneath who it is. It's it's one of the girls who started that kind of Riot Girl stuff. One of the bands that did.
Veruca Salt.
No,
Were they Riot Girl?
in between
They're-
that and pop. They're kind of metally more, I think. But they're still kind of there. I like them. But yeah, they were good. But the Boom Shakalakas were the first band. These guys, and I liked them. They were very much Violent Femmes-y to me.
Oh yeah,
The guy's
absolutely.
voice was very much like the Violent Femmes, and they're good. I bought their CD from them that night, and it's Ryan Howell is the drummer in the back, He's also a Twitch guy. He plays video games on Twitch. If you guys know what Twitch TV is, well, I just subscribed to his channel. I went up and watched him play games and stuff, and it's just a gamer thing. And I he's on that. So we had a connection, and these guys are good. They're a local Cleveland band. So if you're not from Cleveland, you can still buy their That's Them Jammin'. They did there's 2 of their songs to the right too. So check those out because they have a song that they redid. The Cars, redid the Cars with the Contours. So,
right, like that.
Do you love me? Do you love me? And they did it with the beat to My Best Friend's Girl with the Cars. And it was really good. And they said it was like the first time they did it, and they thought they screwed it up, but
no, it's great. I love Best Friend's Girl too. So
they did it. It was really cool, and it was very clever, and it's like a slowed down version of My Best. It's so good. So check that out. I think you'll like it. And there are other songs on there too. And this is their EP, and it's on Amazon and everywhere else you could get stuff. Duck and Cover, I'm into it, and Enjoy the Show. Those are my 2 favorites, but they're all pretty good. I mean, I was very happy about this whole thing.
Yeah, I haven't checked that out yet. I'm anxious to get that.
If you like the Violent Femmes, you like the Cramps, stuff like that, you're really gonna like these guys. They're very good. I mean, and then this is Life Magnetic. That's Becky. We love Becky. Becky's the best. Becky's the best drummer ever. She's just the craziest person back there too. And that's all hanging out. This is we got a middle finger. We started.
We all look great.
We started this way back. Me and Mary saw them a couple years ago, and we just did Mary and her did the middle finger, and now we do it like it's tradition now. And that's my cousin Angelisa Cronali, and she's the guitarist for the band. And
me with my Doctor Who scarf.
I love her Doctor Who scarf. That's my favorite stuff. And they're also, this is their EP. They just came out, so they only have they have more songs, but this is 4 songs they put out. Better Sound, Signal Down. Those are great songs. So pick this up if you like the video you see. They're just starting out. Some more stuff's gonna come.
I can't wait.
I like them.
Yeah, I downloaded this. It's delightful.
It is. It's very good. 4 songs, and it's like $3.96. I
I
went on Bandcamp, and I was able to give him $10. He's like, you overpaid. I was like,
well, I gave him 10 also.
I know. I'm like,
so
why are you doing that?
They're like,
I'm donating to the band. Don't worry about
it.
Make more stuff.
Aren't you supposed to pay the value you think that it's worth?
Yeah, exactly. That's
$3.96 is just the starting off point.
Right, exactly. Well, no, I think on Amazon you have to pay.
At least $3.96.
On Bandcamp you could pay more. So go on Bandcamp and you could donate more to the cause. But that was a good show. We had a good time.
Well, I think they just announced something in May.
Right. And hopefully that won't be canceled. Now I'm sad.
Right.
You've made me sad because they're canceling.
Right. We have this whole list of shows that. Well, I don't have much because. Whatever.
Well, you're going to go to a lot of these with me, but yeah, a lot of these March and April, I guess, are canceled now.
Right. Governor DeWine.
What?
DeWitt.
DeWine, whatever. But our governor. But I think every governor's doing it.
Yeah, we were the first to get a lot of the.
Well, Boston canceled their whole thing first. I think they were the first ones to cancel their parade, their St. Patty's Day parade, and then everybody just kind of followed suit and started canceling everything. But we're not talking about the coronavirus. Or we'll be feeling a little coffee. Watch, I'll get it next, and I'll be like, damn.
Well, right. Well, who's the NBA player that was licking on the microphones? Who ended up with? He was like, he was licking everything, and he's got coronavirus. Do you know?
Is Dennis Rodman back in that?
Right. I wouldn't put that past him at all.
So sad. And this is their Facebook page. See, it's May 15th.
Okay.
At Lavender Daughter. Oh, that's Lavender Daughter, who they're playing with. I don't know where the hell it is.
Oh, it's go to live music venue.
That's March. That already happened. The May one, I'm not sure where the heck that's going on. It didn't say anything. We're gonna have to figure that one out for you.
Right.
I think
maybe it's TBD.
Maybe. I don't know. They got to figure it out. But that's their Facebook. Check them out, please, because they're cool. This is the lead singer of Alathia, Chris E. They opened up. This is the next show. We're going right into that one. But this is at the Beachland. We went and saw the Iron Maidens, and it's a all-female Iron Maiden cover band. And it sold out. And Alathea is they're a local Cleveland kind of very, like hard rock girl lead singer. And she's really
So they
good.
open for the Iron Maidens?
They open for the Iron Maidens, and they usually do Iron Maiden cover songs in their show, but I didn't do any because, obviously
Right.
they
Just,
got,
like, saving them.
the Iron Maidens coming up. But they have original stuff, and Chris E, she's wild. She's so much fun, and she's got she's got a really good voice. I guess it's kind of like little Ann Wilson from Heart, kind of like
She's got a little Ann Wilson vibe to her. Actually,
yeah,
I think that's where I'm saying with that.
she can wail. She can wail, man. And that's just She's really good. She's really good. You guys check her out. They're local Cleveland. I think they do.
What's her name again?
The band's name is Alathea. Her name's Chris E. They were great, and this is the show.
Oh,
Sold
I
out.
love the Beachland.
I love the Beachland. Beachland so much. This is the Beachland Ballroom when it's sold out. It wasn't too bad. I was in the back corner. I had great spot to look. I'm not like the kind of people that like to. I used to go right up to the front,
Right.
and weasel in there, but now I'm just like, I don't want you guys giving me.
You can get out easier that way too. So it's
easier to get to the bar and the bathroom. So that's all my
true.
thing. When you're old, you want the bar and the bathroom. You don't care about getting in there. But yeah, here's their.
Oh, geez, back.
I mean, these girls really. I mean, they play the part. They got the whole Iron Maiden vibe. I mean, God, the lead singer. I mean, she looks like him. It's crazy. She looks like Bruce Dickinson, and that's their own instead of Eddie, that's Edwina, I think. Like it's a female version of Iron Maiden. But I mean, they're so dead. I mean, these girls are great. They're from L.A., but they're so good. And look, they have like their own Eddie. It's a little blurry, but. They have a guy coming around. He looks like Eddie and stuff. The video also, I took a video, so check it out to your right. I did one of my favorite songs they did, Wasted Years, and I've never heard them do that, and they nailed it. It was really good. So that was a great show.
That dude's got some shoulders.
Well, he's a dude in a thing. And he's like underneath that, that's just a big, you know what I mean?
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, he's like inside the shirt, and like the top of it's just a mannequin head.
Oh, okay.
Because that's like supposed to be a zombie thing, and he's just jumping around the stage.
I'm kind of bummed I missed this.
It was a lot of fun. It was that was my second show because we went to that show the night before.
Yeah, Life
my
Hack
cousin's show. This was on the 8th.
Right.
So I wasn't even gonna go. I was all of a sudden, me and Dan were just like, "Do we gonna go?" I'm like, "I already bought tickets." He's like, "All right, we'll go," because we were both kind of feeling from the night before because I drank. And then, but we're glad we went. It was so much fun. We had a great time. A lot of great people. Yeah, and so and then the next. So then we're gonna go to the Friday afterwards, which is Valentine's Day. We went and saw the band I recommended last month, which is Darkwater Rebellion.
Right.
The guys we saw open up for Igor and the Red Elvises, and they're a local Cleveland band. And hopefully anybody's checked these guys out because they're so good. But my cousin's ex-husband's band is Burning Loins. He's the main guy, Brent. And he played, so this is their website. They're all these bands are like very punky.
So when I ended up in the I was supposed to go to this.
You were supposed to go to this,
But that's when I ended up in the hospital.
You were in the hospital. That's right. You had a rough
yeah, it was kind of.
He had a rough couple weeks. It was so much fun. I mean, literally, I was responsible for 11 people being there, and you would have been
in the
12.
hospital. Oh, in the
hospital. Yeah,
right,
for a lot. I'm a Corona carrier, but yeah. We had like Mary and my cousins were there, and yeah, we had a lot of people, and it was a lot of fun.
I love going to the grog shop too.
This is at the grog, and there was probably I would say there's about 60 people there, which is not bad for because nobody wants to go out on Valentine's Day to a concert really. So, but there was like about 50 or 60, which is great for me because I could just move around the whole place. Because when the grog
get a table in
when the grog gets sold out, man, it's such a nightmare.
It smells like a basement.
Yeah, you can't move anywhere. But and this is the next band. There's 3 bands, 4 bands, but this is Wagen. It's just 3-guy punk band with this guy singing.
What are they called?
Dwagon. It's such a weird name, but the band was surprisingly. My cousin was like, he's already downloaded their music. He's like, that was my favorite part of the show.
Really?
They were so punk, and the guy's name is Maximum Wolf. I mean, come on, that's the best punk rock guy name ever.
Which one?
That's the
dude?
drummer. The drummer is
okay.
Maximum Wolf. He's
a singer?
He's the singer and drummer,
Bro.
and they just put them both up, all of them up front. The one guy is playing guitar in the back. He looks like Slash. He's just got his hair down the whole time. You can't see his face. This guy's
Mr. It,
the
kinda?
bass. Yeah, and they were so good. Oh my god, I can't wait to take you to see him because it was just like very just
Say their name one more time.
Dwagon. I gotta say,
I wish I would have had a heads up.
Block. And here's how it's there. It is Block Dwagon.
Where are they from?
They're from Cleveland area. They're playing at the Willard Fillmore Presidential Library. There's a show in March 20th. That's probably canceled.
That's not happening. Sorry about your life.
All these bands I feel bad for, but they were very good, very punk. I bought 3 of their albums. They had 3 vinyls. I can't even believe it.
Really?
I'm like, how long have you guys been around? So I'm gonna go try to find them again, and I will report more stuff because I'm like, I want
to go check them out.
They were so much fun. They were so good, so fast. And then this is the main band we went to see. That's Brett, Fabian, Danielle from Dark Water Rebellion, and they didn't disappoint. And they just blew everybody away. That's actually the guy up front filming them is the Brent from Burning Loins. So he's up there fanning out too, So I mean, they're just so good, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. And like I said, this is their first album. This is all the music on it. This is check it out.
Take care of my kids.
They did Down by the Water, from what's her name? Who's that girl? From the 90s. Big
I don't
fish,
know.
little fish swimming in the water. What's her name? Oh, I forgot her name now. But yeah.
Cher.
No, you know it. It's an alternative song. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot her name. But and they do Boom Boom.
Down
Boom.
by the Water. I thought that was an Afghan Wig song.
You know it if you heard
Turn
it.
on the Water.
And Wildfire Bad Man, these are all good. This is their second album, just came out. This is Macabre, and it's just good, man. Guys, check these out. Buy them if you like them.
Well, Bela Lugosi's dead.
Bela
Is it like
Lugosi's dead.
Bathhouse?
They're all, yeah. It's the horror. They're all just great. And then, okay.
Panic.
This
Look
is
how
you,
great that
buddy.
looks.
I'm sick of talking for a minute. You go ahead. It's your turn.
I'm sick of listening to you.
I know. Gets old. Widespread panic.
Yeah, so this was just a couple of weeks ago, and it was Thursday, 2 Thursdays ago,
Okay.
and I ended up in the ER for pneumonia on Wednesday. I messaged all my friends the next morning on Thursday.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't go. Sorry, you guys. And they're all like, it's okay. We've got other things we can do.
You should just
Whatever.
leave a bunch of shit at my house that you want to cuddle with at the hospital. So when you keep
Right,
going in,
right.
I'll just walk across the street and give them to you. So you can have your favorite pillow and your blanket.
And my
and stuff.
sex doll. You can just
No.
bring.
Right. So this way it's easy access.
Right. I can bring my my freezer still with.
We should just set up a bed here for you and just tell the doctor to just come across the street. And you can
Right.
be more
Well,
comfortable.
Mary
in here.
suggested getting an Applebee's, like if you have to wait for 20 minutes, they give you like the thing. So she could get one of those. But yeah, so I've got really ill that Tuesday of this. I was in New York City, and the whole purpose was to go hang out with some friends and go see Widespread Panic for that Thursday night and Saturday night. So Wednesday night, I ended up in the ER because I could hardly stand up. And they're like, oh, yeah, sorry, you have pneumonia. Sorry about your life. They pumped me full of antibiotics.
Right.
I had a really good friend that was there with me the whole time, and it wasn't so bad.
Now this was after or before show or after show?
Before. So this was Wednesday night. The first show of their run was Thursday night.
So you made it to the...
So I ended up, Thursday morning, I had to go walk up the street to get my drugs, my antibiotics. And I came back and I texted everybody. I was like, it's not happening. Thought I was going to die just walking up the street.
Right.
I took an antibiotic. I slept all day. I went and got some dinner. While I'm at dinner, I'm like, I should probably just go to the show, right? Like, it's just down the, like, they have chairs. I'm on antibiotics. I'm not going to get it to anybody. So I ended up, I got their 3 songs in. It was the best choice I ever made. because I know all their. I mean, I've seen them over 100 times. Like their music means a lot to me, and it was just like it definitely music heals, and that's exactly what it did for
That's
those
awesome.
3 hours. Yeah, for those 3 hours.
You're a trooper,
And it was
man.
yeah, it was I was like, I'll just sit the whole time. I was dancing the whole time.
They need to interview you on like MSNBC or Fox or something. And
Right,
say,
for
listen,
persevering?
This guy's getting out of the deathbed and going to see a show,
Right.
and now telling everybody you can't go see shows because you might catch corona.
Right, like I agree. I'm like,
silly. I know they don't want to spread it. I get that. I mean, it's a bad thing, but still, I think they're going a little overboard.
right. So I mean, it was good because they did a 5-night residency there, and so this was the first night. So you're kind of thinking they're probably going to play it safe and not go too deep in the closet with like older songs, but they definitely did quite a bunch of covers that I was not anticipating and bust outs that you know for the first night you had no idea what to expect. So I couldn't miss it.
Cool.
You know what I mean? And then my buddies and we went, I got my life in order again on Saturday night when we went back. And it was, which was worse because we were like way in the upper balcony. So I had to like huff and puff up a whole bunch of stairs. But, I was with a bunch of friends and we all just had a really good time.
Excellent.
And that's their light rig that's pretty phenomenal. But like their lighting that they did for this particular residency was
That looks amazing.
yeah. I mean they're definitely, but now they actually had like a little circular light rig. That's Jimmy the guitarist and that's Dave Schools the bassist, and they had light rigs that would basically whenever they did solos the lights would just kind of focus on them directly.
Yeah.
So they had their own little angel lights that would come shine down on you. It's pretty transcendental.
Yeah. I've never seen them. I would definitely.
Oh, it's a really good time. Well, the thing that kind of sucks is now that they're older, they only do like 3-night residencies in generally like really big cities or cities that they've always been real popular. And like they do a 3-night run in Milwaukee,
Well,
which is kind of random.
They paid their dues, man. They've been around forever. So.
Well, right.
So actually, they're probably doing it the way most bands probably should do it.
Well, right. And they still do a lot of shows throughout the year, but it's usually 3-night runs, and like so they're doing a 3-night run in Chicago if it doesn't get canceled in a couple weeks. But the last 2 times they were around, they did Akron Civic, which is a great place for them.
Yeah, I like Akron Civic.
Yeah, when we saw them, a friend and I saw them in 2015. They covered Werewolves of London and Heart of Gold by Neil Young. It was freaking
Love Warren Zevon.
Yep, it's good times. So yeah, pneumonia or die, man. I chose. I don't know which one I chose.
Still here.
Right.
It's totally worth it.
Absolutely.
I mean, both of us will probably end up being, we'll die at a show. But that'll be the best way to go, right?
Well, right.
For us, anyway, for me. That'd be great. As long as it's a good show.
Well, you always, and you hear about the band members that die, like, performing.
Oh, yeah. One just happened recently.
Well, Colonel Bruce died, like, at the end of a show.
Somebody just died. I mean, it's not on my wall. It's not some, I mean, somebody I think we all knew. But I heard about it. I can't remember it now. But, yeah, it just happened, like, about a year ago. Somebody actually just died just died going on stage or was going up on stage. And it's somebody that we all know. I have to look it up. We're always prepared on this show.
Well, we were thinking, hey, let's talk about people that die while they perform. We could
look at my wall. I talk about people that die. They're around me all the time. But
well, I remember the guy from. You remember Morphine? Mark Salmon from Morphine just like totally had a heart attack on stage, and they do like you could get like bootlegs of their shows. So I wonder if they have like a bootleg of that show where the guy's just.
Maybe.
It's pretty.
They usually take them down. If they're on YouTube, YouTube will like take them down, just for the family and stuff.
Well, right.
Which I get. You don't want to see.
That's pretty intense.
It's not like a snuff film. They're showing snuff films on YouTube, but no, I get that. Yeah. Anyway, all right. All right, let's go into. Ooh, I have to hit the picture again. Okay. And whammy. Okay. And now we're gonna go. We're just gonna. This is a new thing. I just want to start throwing out there. New albums that are coming out by artists. Probably just like the ones that catch our eye, because there's a lot that comes out. But I think just the stuff that maybe people would like, from all walks of life.
Right. There's been a lot of stuff lately.
It's been a lot of stuff. I haven't been keeping up on like a lot of the new hip hop, but I will try to like look more into that.
Well, that's definitely all you.
Yeah. Because I do like the hip hop stuff. I just haven't been like in the loop as much lately. So I really got to get back into the loop because I miss my hip hop. But Kaylin Russo, she's like pretty brand new, but her dad's Scott Russo. I don't know if you remember Unwritten Law, old band from the '90s. Well, that's her daughter. That's his daughter, and this old hard rock band. But anyway, she's very much like No Doubt. She's got that Gwen Stefani kind of voice. It's not copying it, but just has that kind of sound. So if you like No Doubt, you're gonna like her. And this is her new album.
So is it mostly pop stuff? Is it?
It's techno poppy, little bit of rock in there. It's just it's good. It's good. I like it. You touch me, I touch you back is good. It's a silly name, but it's really good.
Sounds great.
That Declaration is great. There's a video for it on YouTube. Check it out because it is pretty sweet. Just her in the shower taking. I think she's taking a shower in like blood or something. It's really weird. But she's like a model. She was in like old Justin Bieber videos back in the day. Like she was just a model and like she got into the Bieber videos from a friend, and then now she just started doing her own music. But she's really good. She's got a good sound. I like it. She's not just some model who's trying to sing.
Some floozy.
Yeah, just like somebody, just like when some models are, some people like try to sing, but no, I think she should be a singer, not a model. So
right.
The other way around.
Or like Paris Hilton.
Right. Paris Hilton sang for a while, remember? She had like 2 or 3, or she had like an album.
I think she's still popping them out.
Is she really? Actually, the one song she had, I was a DJ back then. I actually played it because girls like wanted to hear it, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't. I mean, she could sing. I mean, they didn't really auto tune her. She actually had a voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I've heard worse people than Paris Hilton, so I gave her credit.
Like
for
Lindsay
that.
Lohan.
Her stuff isn't that terrible. Is it terrible? I don't know.
I'm just gonna keep bringing up these names. You're gonna be like,
I don't remember.
Clearly,
Lindsay
you have
Lohan.
all her albums.
I don't have any Lindsay albums. I don't have any Paris albums. I just have the video. And I have a couple Lindsay videos, too. She had one song that was decent. It was a dancey song, but I don't remember. This was the early 2000s, man.
You're kind of getting red in the face a little bit.
No, it's just I went tanning because I'm going to Florida.
Do you tan naked?
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, you? Okay. Well, I wasn't sure. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about that.
Nah, I'm Italian. I really don't burn that bad. Anyway, we're just going way off the map here.
I feel it's.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all good. You're gonna hear about.
But this is like I thought this was like an anything goes type of.
This is a safe space. Anything goes. Anyway, the other album. This is her first one that came out in 2018. So that's another one. And then Loudmouth is really good. Bad Things is good. So, these are the 2 things to check out. These are all on Amazon. All the stuff I'm showing you are like off of Amazon, so they're easy to get. And
it's got a song called Pizza. I mean,
Pizza Intro. I don't remember that, but I have it, so I have to check it out. Huey Lewis just came out with the new album. Remember Huey Lewis in the news? I guess this is his first album since like the 80s or something. Like it's actual just stuff that they didn't cover. It's just like they redid. So I listened to the first 2 songs, and it's just like old stuff. I mean,
so it sounds like
the old 80s stuff. His voice is way deeper now because he's got some throat thing going on, but it still sounds like Huey Lewis. It just sounds like a deeper version of himself. But if you like Huey Lewis, check this out because I actually I didn't get the whole album, but I downloaded. I paid the $129 for the first 2 songs, and they were good.
Well, I have a friend that.
Look at the reviews,
sort
man.
of shocked
these are all the fans. Like, these are like the reviews, like how big the yellow is.
Right.
And
so that's very big yellow.
Yeah, the fans like it. Obviously.
Well, Huey Lewis has got like super fans.
Right.
Actually, there's a girl that I know, and I had no idea that. She's like, oh my God, Huey Lewis. Like he's
great. No,
he's touring this summer.
I've seen him so many times, and just for his old stuff, because I love his old '80s stuff. I just love Huey Lewis. He's just always fun to see.
What's the one album? Is it Sports?
Sports. Everybody had sports when they were kids.
It's an '80s classic.
It's like if you were born in the '80s, you're like you had it.
Right, like
part of your
they
birth.
gave it birth.
They had birth. There's like here's sports.
It's right.
You get sports and
you don't get a savings bond. You get Huey Lewis Sports.
That's it. It was the most vanilla stuff you get in the '80s. Really, it didn't offend anybody. Huey was always that kind of guy. Green Day just came out with the new album. I like Green Day a lot. And Oh Yeah is basically their retake of the old Gary Glitter song. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a new video out for it. It's good. So I have that one too on my phone. I didn't buy the whole album yet because I don't know. See, like that one didn't get as many stars, and that's from their fans. 182 people, and they kind of, if you only get 4 stars from your own fans, it's okay.
Right.
But I like the
Sure.
Oh Yeah song. The Oh Yeah songs, it's a good take on it.
Speaking of Gary Glitter, do I have any glitter on me right now?
Yeah, you got glitter on your
Well,
face a little bit.
Okay.
You gotta quit, hanging out with those glitter people.
Like the sparkle fags.
The sparkle.
Yeah, Steve's about to divorce me. I think I got most of it off. But I went to a show recently and I just doused a whole bottle of glitter on me. And so it was all over my car. It's all over my house.
He's gotta be so happy with you right now.
Right. He's got like a restraining. Can you even get like a restraining order like
Against buying
like,
glitter?
or like on a husband?
Court order, you can't get
Can you-
glitter anymore. Yeah, they can probably do that.
On a married somebody you're married to?
Well, then he feels like he's married to a stripper because strippers come out with glitter all over them all the time. I've gone out with a stripper or two, and I always had glitter all over me.
Do they have what's the other one in the freezer?
They always wear glitter. It was annoying. It really was. I agree with Steve. This is coming from a guy who's
No, it definitely
who went out with a stripper or two, and yeah, the glitter thing sucks.
I would imagine that could get real hairy.
Again, we went off the rails, but that's okay. Richard Marx. Oh, talk about vanilla white guys from the 80s. Well, there you go.
He looks kind of like Charlie
Look
Sheen.
at 62 ratings. He got 5 stars. When
I bet you my mom makes up 8 of those stars.
well, I bet you. And well, another one down. I listened to it. I like the old Richard Marx stuff. That's exactly what it is. It sounds like he just popped out. But this is his first album since like forever. But
Really?
his fans love it. Another one down is actually pretty good. Very adult contemporary. So if you're into that stuff, get it. My buddy at work actually bought this album, and he's like 38. I swear to God. He's like, "Do you hear Dickie?" Because I actually went with him. Me and him went and saw Richard Marx with Rick Springfield together. They were just two guys, acoustic and Akron on stage, and they played together, and they did their own songs, and they played a couple songs together. It was a really good show. They both sounded great.
When was this?
It was like 3 years ago. And we both went. I was like, because we were always talking about it at work, just teasing each other. And I'm like, dude, they're coming. You want to go? It's like, all right.
I want to go next time.
It was really fun, and it was good. They sounded great. Richard Marx really sounds good. And
Well, he's
they
always
called
got a good
themselves
voice.
the Two Dicks. They were like,
Are you serious?
the Two Dicks on stage. And Richard Marx swears like a truck driver, dude. He was swearing the whole show. He's like, Rick Springfield was like, tone it down, man. He was like, fuck.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, all right, dude, relax here. But yeah, it was, But yeah, the guy at work, coming from him, he said he likes it. He said it's a little slow, but he likes it.
Well, he does have a good voice.
Yeah, he still does. He sounds the same. And Ozzy just came out with a new album, and I haven't really bought any Ozzy stuff because I'm a pre-91 Ozzy. I like all that stuff. The new stuff, it all sounds kind of samey to me. But the Ordinary Man one is what I bought because it's with Elton John, and it's a slow song, and it's really good. So
It's an interesting duo.
It's really good. They both sound great together. I heard it, and I was like, this is going to sound dumb. And it was actually really good. So check that out. If you like Ozzy Osbourne, it's a ballad, but it's really good. The other stuff, I just went, that's just the Ozzy that's, it's okay. But I'm like before, I'm like Zach Wilde.
Bark of the Moon.
Bark at the Moon, all that stuff. That was all my Ozzy stuff.
When he was sniffing ants. Still.
Yeah, absolutely. That's my Ozzy.
We're having the sniffing ant phase of Ozzy.
And this is my pick of the month. Because your pick of the month's right after this anyway.
Right, which I don't even know how to pronounce.
Stone Temple Pilots just came out. I got excited. I couldn't believe it. This is an acoustic album. It's all kind of slow songs, which might disappoint some people. As you can see, their rating isn't the greatest. But it's called Perdida.
So who is singing for them now?
The new guy is Scott. I don't what's his name? Oh, Jeff Good. He's from the X Factor. He was a contestant on that. This kid, I just saw him last year at the Agora. It made me happy because he sounds just like Scott Weiland. He looks like he could be Scott's kid.
Oh, really?
Really, and he sound. I mean, this album is. I was listening to it. Fare Thee Well, Three Wishes. You can see where all the things are. Miles Away, She's My Queen. I loved it. I really do. It's if you like all the creep, the slow songs, they did, all the slow. I mean, they had a lot of good ballads. Stone Temple Pilots. Well, this is like what the whole album is like. And I'd say pick it up. If you like Stone Temple Pilots, they're back. And hopefully their next one will be rocking hard. You know, they'll rock out and it'll be great. But this kid's really good.
Awesome.
It's hard to replace your singer, especially somebody like Scott Weiland, who's like one of the best frontmen you're ever going to get. What?
You're going to go see him with Nickelback?
I think I might. I might go to a Nickelback show just to see Stone Temple.
Well, I heard that they weren't aware that the coronavirus was canceling. Shows were canceling because of the coronavirus.
Nickelback fans
they were
care.
still there.
Nickelback fans, they're so badass. Coronavirus has run away, man. You kidding me? It's Nickelback fans. Come on, Nickelback.
All right, so cue up the next one. I don't even know how to pronounce these people. What do you think?
Polika.
With the little C thing.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the 5 is.
Well, it's just I don't know, but.
This is your
that
pick.
aside, that aside, this album's like definitely just it's very laid back, but with good little techno beats.
She's got a lot. Wait, how many stars she got? Oh, I didn't get the stars, but look,
they're all 5 stars, right?
A lot of the songs. Steady, Forget Me Now.
That Feel Life is really good, and that Steady is fantastic.
I guess her fans are very critical of her.
Well, right?
There's a lot of like really.
Yeah, but you're like a star fucker practically. Like you're all about the stars. Sometimes I go for the ones that have like 0 stars. Those are the ones I listen to first. That's how I roll because you think that those are the ones that are underrated.
Oh, I do. I know. I don't. I'm just looking at these. I just think this is silly because these are Amazon people. It's like people who do
It's like our parents.
Yeah.
Or like the Yelp review people.
The Yelp review.
And it's all like
the Yelps. Yeah, the Yelps are the worst people ever. So, yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm not really taking these people seriously. This is kind of a joke, but.
But Feel Life and Steady are definitely like, yeah, so it's very.
Yeah, they didn't like that one.
Chanteuse, you know, it's like a nice little chanteuse with like.
Yeah, I listened to some of this. It was
very ambient, very cool drum beats. I guess it kind of formed out of the band Gangs from.
That's her.
Early 2011.
She's in full pose.
She looks like an accountant.
She's an accountant. Somebody's accountant.
CPA.
Who looks like she just got a freak on.
She really does. That is an interesting pose.
She's looking at me so stuck.
But I think that's like their 4th or 5th album, and this one's definitely kind of like they definitely grow with each album but staying within the confines of who they are as a band. So this is definitely like one of my favorite albums of this particular season.
This is your pick.
This
is my pick. Stone Temple Pilots, very good. This is yours.
Right. Nice. You know, and then of course there's a lot of other bands that I didn't put on the list that are worth bringing up, like the new Tame Impala record that people are. I'm sure if we Googled that one, that would be all 5 stars, like every song.
Sweet.
Right.
He didn't prepare me for this, or I would have had that.
Right. And then the Group Love just came out today with their new album. I forget what it's called. It might be called The Leader. That's definitely like the main song is called The Leader, and I listened to a good portion of it today, and it's very Group Love. Like, you know, if you've listened to all their old albums and somebody said that who's this band, you would know it's Group Love. That being said, I wasn't like, oh my god, for every single song. So I think it's kind of one of those that might warrant a repeat listen or two before you really get into it.
Okay. I'm gonna check that out. You got to remind me though. I'm gonna write this down before you leave because I'll forget.
Right. Well, I'm sorry that I didn't prepare you, but
I need everything.
I did just have pneumonia before he's like, I need your list. I'm like, you know, my lungs have a lot of CO2 in them. I'm sorry that I can't get this all squared away in time.
I'll forgive you. You had pneumonia.
Right.
Next time up the coronavirus, we'll talk about that one.
Right. Since we won't have anything else
to
talk about.
I know, just corona.
So hopefully the coronavirus will not stop Billy and the Bear.
It will never stop Billy and the Bear. Right. No corona stopping us, man. Okay, so all right, that we're gonna finish it off. Like we're just gonna end this with
it's over.
No. Just the shows that are coming up in March, even though it is March. We kind of already cheated and went to a couple of shows, but we're not going to talk about it until next month, so we have something to talk about.
Right, we're saving
a couple things to talk about, and there's definitely some new albums that are coming out in March.
We can talk more about like tanning.
So good. And tanning, because I will have a full tan by then, because I'm going to Florida tomorrow.
How long are you going for?
Just till St. Patty's Day, and then I'm coming home.
So like 4 days.
Yeah, 4 days. It's 82 every day and sunny.
Oh,
I'm going to be on the beach. I'm going to be in West Palm Beach and Fort Lauderdale. So, blah. I might go down to Miami because they canceled everything in Miami. There was nobody there except for me. Be so
Get a
great.
Cuban sandwich.
Yeah, Cuban girl. Lots of Cuban. I love Cuban. Anyway, so yeah, here are the concerts that are coming up. New Bomb Turks.
It's a great photo.
Oh, that's them back in the day. A punk rock band from Columbus, but one of the very influential '90s punk rock bands. Going to see them. Already did, but that's on March 7th. And in the tavern is Pearly, Angela Pearly, and she used to be with the Howlin' Moons, but now she's just Angela Pearly. She's from Columbus also.
I love her hair.
Oh, she's so good. So good. Well, she's probably going to be my next album pick next month. You're going to go to shows. I'm bringing you.
I'll go.
Yeah.
If it's not canceled. So when is this one?
Well, she's got a bunch of shows coming up. I'll have to figure it out. But this one already happened, but, we'll talk about it later. And then you already went to this. It's already on there, too. So good thing you got this in before they started.
Well, right, because if it was the next
this guy,
day.
I saw him in Vegas, like a long time ago. Doesn't he have a residency in
Yeah,
Vegas?
everybody I've talked to says that they've seen them.
I've seen him in Vegas because I didn't know who he was, and then I'm like, wait a minute, and then I call my friend Ramel. I'm like, we were like hanging out with him. Ramel's like does all the lights for all the things, so I was hanging out with this guy.
Oh,
He was
really?
super nice. I
Did
really
he
don't
feed
remember
you cake?
I was really hammered, and I was with Ramel, so we were hammered in a lot of ways. So, but it was so much fun. But yeah, I was just like he was DJing, but I was like side stage with him, and because I was like the VIP. Because my friend Ramel's Asian, so he hangs out with a lot of like Asian people there, and there's like a whole group of like Filipino people because he's Filipino.
Right.
And it was just like, yeah, everybody's just awesome.
Well,
It was so much
awesome.
fun. Yeah, that's him. He's chilling. Yeah, that's the guy. I was like, wow.
Yeah, Jennifer loves him.
Oh, he's great. And this is Dark Water Rebellion. I'm going to see them tomorrow in Florida. Going all the way to Florida to see my band again. It's like the third time. And Igor and the Red Elvis is your new favorite band. They're playing with them. This is why I'm really making the trip. Because I could see Dark Water in Cleveland at any time. But they're all touring Florida, so these guys are meeting up together because they like each other so much. So hopefully it won't be canceled by Corona.
I hope not.
They've already canceled it once. They moved
Quite
to
a
another
photograph
place.
going on right there. Like I don't even.
That's Deja. She's with the blue hair. I want to marry her. And
You have pictures with her, right? Or was
yeah,
that from- yeah,
with her and Igor from the last show. And the drummer, the girl, I forgot her name, but she wasn't there last time because she was sick. But hopefully she'll be here for this one. And that's Tim. This is just Tim. Igor, Deja, drummer girl, I forgot her name, and Tim. Tim. But Tim was great, man. He was really good. Plays the trumpet, keyboards. He was great. And then hopefully I'm going to see the Choir Boys, who used to be the Queer Boys, but now they're the Choir Boys. But they're like
Wait, what?
they started out in England. It's an English heavy metal band. They've opened up for like Guns N' Roses, Rolling Stones. They're very popular, like back in like the late '80s. But they're like kind of like a Guns N' Roses kind of band, like metal. Mm-hmm. And they started out in England as the Queer Boys, but they said that won't go over in the United States, so they changed it to the Choir Boys. But
plus
they're
that
playing,
guy's stance is a little.
Oh, they're so good, but they haven't been around in like forever. But they're playing now at the Odeon, so hopefully the Odeon.
I want to go to this with you. When is it?
I love it. It's 2 Saturdays. It's the 20th of March. March 21st, the Choir Boys. And then hopefully the Bomb Pops will still be playing at the ballroom. These girls and guys are so good. And so much fun. It's just like Blink 182 music, but with these guys doing it. And it's just silly shit. It's like the music's fun.
And when is this? End of March?
This is blah, 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 blah. March 22nd. It's right after the Choir Boys. So it's the next day.
Right,
So it's another double bill that I got to do. And then Thelma and the Sleeves is playing in Columbus, which you can't go to, but I'm going.
Right.
And hopefully the Corona says, stop that. And then Pussy Riot's supposed to be here for 2 shows, and I have tickets to it. And now I guess who knows about this? Corona's might
I really want to go see the Pussy Riot.
keep my Pussy Riot show screwed. I love that they wear this stuff all the time. It's so hilarious. So hilarious.
I like the blue. The blue one looks great. The teeth is like.
Yeah. They're actually
It kinda
pretty
looks like
they're
very
actually pretty
gimpy.
girls in real life, but they just love wearing these things, so it's just always a good picture. And look at it, like the fans are like behind them with
This is taken right outside of a grocery store.
I know. I just want to get one of these so I can just cut holes in them and wear them.
Where they look like gimps.
The Gimps. They're all like Gimps from Russia.
They play with those outfits on?
All-girl punk group that play.
They play like that?
I've never seen them.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
Because that seems warm.
I know they went to prison in Russia because they played in a church. They just did an impromptu at a church and started playing their music, and they went to prison for a year. Putin put them in prison.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it was a big thing. Madonna stuck up for them and all. That's how they got really famous. That's why people know who the hell they are. They wouldn't have known who the hell they were if they wouldn't have went to prison.
So that was good, marketing scheme.
It was really good. They were pissed that they had to go to prison, but they got totally they're selling out shows all over the place. So
they douse people with holy water and stuff.
They They'll get away with it in the United States. They can't do it in other
Well, right. People be like, yes. But yeah, Russia doesn't mess around.
So we're praying that a couple of these shows will actually happen.
I hope so. I mean, those masks will likely protect them from coronavirus.
I know.
So I don't see why they can't go.
Everybody should just wear this to every concert and we'll be fine.
Right. Everybody should take a page out of the Pussy Riot book.
So sad. So sad about this corona thingy. And I guess it's not even in China anymore. The Chinese people are done with it. I mean, they're pretty.
Right, they're all going back to work tomorrow.
They've already stopped it. They've got it's been there, so it's there. So now it's but it took 2 months to get out of there. So hopefully it doesn't take 2 months to get out of here. Ugh. But they weren't prepared for it. I mean, they had to. We should be more prepared.
Do you feel like we're in good shape?
No, not with all these toilet paper freaks and ramen noodle people and these people. Wow. Anyway, so thank you very much for joining us for our second Vodcast. And we will be back this time. It won't be so long. Within 3 weeks for sure. Because we'll at least talk about the albums that came out in March. And we'll figure stuff out.
Right. And some other things.
Maybe we'll go over all the good shows that are coming up in the summer that they won't cancel on us.
Well, we got Alanis Morissette, which I really like. Because Live Nation's canceling all their shit.
To me, that's garbage. It's what's Alanis Morissette and garbage?
Well, they'll probably get an hour. I mean, they're garbage.
No, I think it's a double bill, really. I mean,
so Liz Phair will play 10 minutes.
Liz Phair will play a half hour. They'll play an hour, at least an hour.
Yeah,
hopefully an hour and a half.
The least, yes.
That's Shirley Manson. She's awesome.
I can't wait for that. I've been looking forward to seeing them forever.
I saw them in the 90s, but I don't remember it. I know I have the ticket stub on my wall. There's so many ticket stubs I have on my wall of my conscience, and I'm like, I don't even remember going to this show. I'm so sad.
Well, that's why it was so good to have ticket stubs back then.
I went to Van Halen last time he was with Sammy Hagar in 2004, and I was reading about it in Sammy's book. I'm like, damn, I wish I would have went to that show. And then 3 days ago, I looked and I had a ticket stub for it. I was like, yeah, I went to that freaking show, and I don't remember any of it. I'm so pissed at myself.
Where was it at?
It was at the Q or the Gondarina back then, but...
It's good times.
Good times. Don't even remember it. Damn it. You got the ticket stub, though.
Right. Well, sometimes that's all that matters.
I was pretty messed up in 2004, I guess. So, yes. So, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
And next time, who knows? We'll be over there.
Right.
Or maybe we'll be in the hot tub.
We'll just keep you on your toes.
Yeah. Well, we probably can't do it shirtless. YouTube hit. No, YouTube doesn't care, right? They don't care if you're shirtless. That's Twitch TV. You can't be shirtless, but... We're not on Twitch. So.
Twitch TV sounds terrible then. Sounds like a really good time.
It's not for everybody.
All right. Well, it has been delightful.
Anyway, I'll edit that part out. But
why?
I don't know.
I don't think
then our thing will just ramble on for 3 hours.
It's okay.
I wonder why.
I mean, it's just you hang up first.
You hang up. All right. So all right. So anyway, thank you for joining us, and we will see you.
Oh my God, you.
We will see you soon.
Thank you.